Early life and beginnings in football. Mattias Johnson was born on February 8, 1978, in Marsta, Sweden. From an early age, he showed an affinity for football, becoming involved in the sport through his local youth teams. Like many Swedish players, Johnson started in the grassroots football scene, where his talent quickly became apparent. His family, supportive of his athletic endeavors, allowed him to pursue football seriously, and he joined the youth ranks of local clubs early in his life. Johnson's first major footballing experience came when he joined the youth team of Viking FK, a well-regarded Swedish club. During his formative years at Viking, Johnson worked on developing his skills as an attacking midfielder and forward. His ability to score goals, coupled with his creativity on the ball, made him a standout player at the youth level, catching the eye of scouts from larger clubs. By the time Johnson was 17, he had made the leap to the senior team at Viking FK, and his professional career was officially underway. Despite his youth, Johnson's performances were consistently strong, showing a mix of technical ability and natural flair that would define much of his career. Club career, early years and success in Sweden. Mattias Johnson's early club career was spent in his home country, playing for a series of Swedish clubs that would help establish him as one of the most exciting talents in the nation. After his time at Viking FK, Johnson moved to IFK Östersund, another club in Sweden where he further developed his skills as a versatile attacking player. Johnson's breakthrough year came when he joined Hammarby IF, one of Sweden's biggest and most popular football clubs, in 1999. At Hammarby, Johnson began to truly make a name for himself, displaying a keen eye for goal, technical excellence, and the ability to create chances for his teammates. His contributions were vital to the team's performances, and he quickly became one of the club's standout players. During his time with Hammarby IF, Johnson showcased his ability to play multiple roles in the attack, including as a winger and forward. His combination of pace, dribbling, and finishing ability made him a constant threat on the pitch. It was during this period that he began attracting attention from top clubs both in Sweden and abroad. Johnson's career with Hammarby was marked by a solid run of performances that helped the club to maintain a competitive position in the Allsvenskan, Sweden's top league. He quickly became a fan favorite, admired for his work rate and his knack for scoring crucial goals. Move to England, a new chapter at Norwich City. In 2003, Mattias Johnson made the move to England, where he signed with Norwich City in the English Championship, which was the second tier of English football at the time. Johnson's move to Norwich represented a significant step in his career, and it marked his first experience of football outside of Sweden. Johnson adapted quickly to life in the Championship, impressing with his energy, technical skills, and ability to score goals from midfield. His strong performances helped Norwich secure promotion to the Premier League in 2004, marking a new chapter for the club and for Johnson personally. He was part of a Norwich side that fought to maintain their place in the top tier, and his contributions in attack were crucial to their efforts. During his time at Norwich City, Johnson became known for his versatility, able to play both as an attacking midfielder and as a forward, depending on the team's needs. His quick feet, ability to link up play, and work rate endeared him to Norwich fans, even as the club struggled to maintain their Premier League status. Although Norwich City was relegated back to the Championship in 2005, Johnson's time at the club was marked by notable performances, including several crucial goals. His ability to perform in big matches and his leadership on the field made him one of the standout performers during his years in England. Return to Sweden, the peak of Johnson's club career. After his stint in England, Johnson returned to Sweden, where he joined Örebro SK in 2006, bringing his experience from playing in both Sweden and England to the team. His time with Örebro marked the peak of his club career, as he enjoyed several successful seasons at the club, contributing significantly in both attack and defense. Johnson's return to Sweden saw him take on a more prominent role as a team leader. His tactical awareness, combined with his versatility in the attacking third, meant that he was used in various positions to give Örebro the flexibility needed to compete at the top level of Swedish football. His technical abilities were complemented by his leadership and determination, making him an influential figure in Örebro's midfield. With Örebro, Johnson reached the height of his domestic career, helping the team challenge for high league positions and providing steady performances in both the Allsvenskan and the Svenska Cupen. His ability to score goals and provide assists from midfield was an invaluable asset to the team. Over the years, Johnson solidified his place as one of Sweden's top midfielders. International career, representing Sweden. Mattias Johnson's performances at the club level earned him recognition at the international level as well. He made his debut for the Swedish national team in 2002, earning his first cap in a UEFA Euro 2004 qualifying match. His call-up to the national team was a testament to his impressive performances with Hammarby IF, as he was able to translate his club's success into international recognition. Although Johnson was never a regular starter for Sweden, he earned several caps and contributed to the team's efforts in major tournaments, including the 2004 UEFA European Championship and the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Known for his versatility and technical ability, Johnson played an important role as a squad player, often coming off the bench to make a difference in matches. His international career was characterized by his ability to play multiple attacking roles, and while he was never the headline name in Sweden's squad, he was a reliable and steady presence when called upon. His experience in top-flight football, particularly in England, was valuable in Sweden's squad, providing leadership and professionalism both on and off the pitch. Johnson's international career continued into the late 2000s, but he ultimately did not achieve the same level of recognition as some of Sweden's more famous stars, such as Zlatan Ibrahimovic. However, his contributions to the national team were still highly regarded, especially for his selfless performances and his ability to support the team in various roles. Retirement and legacy. After several successful years in Sweden, Mattias Johnson retired from professional football in 2012, bringing an end to a highly respected career. In his later years, he focused on his family and life outside of football, but his legacy within Swedish football remains significant. Johnson's legacy is one of versatility, technical ability, and dedication. While he may not have been the most high-profile name in Swedish football, his performances for club and country were consistently strong. Whether playing for Hammarby, Norwich City, or Örebro SK, Johnson's professionalism, work rate, and leadership shone through. His contributions to Örebro SK and the Swedish national team have earned him respect from fans and peers alike. After retiring, Johnson has remained involved in football in various capacities, including coaching and mentoring young players, ensuring his knowledge of the game continues to be passed on. Mattias Johnson's career exemplifies the importance of hard work, versatility, and the value of selfless teamwork. As one of Sweden's most reliable midfielders of his era, Johnson's name remains synonymous with solid, dependable performances on the field, and he will always be remembered as a key figure in Swedish football history. Rafael Marquez Alvarez, born on February 13, 1979, in Zamora, Michoacán, Mexico, is one of the greatest football players in Mexican history. From a young age, Marquez displayed an extraordinary aptitude for football, often standing out among his peers for his composure on the ball and tactical awareness. Growing up in a football-loving nation, Marquez's early exposure to the sport came naturally. His family recognized his talent and supported his aspirations, enabling him to join Atlas de Guadalajara's Youth Academy, a renowned training ground for future stars. At Atlas, Marquez's technical skills, leadership qualities, and defensive instincts quickly distinguished him. He made his professional debut in 1996, at just 17 years old, becoming a key figure in the team despite his youth. His performances earned him national attention and paved the way for his international career. Rise to prominence at Atlas and move to Europe. During his time at Atlas, Marquez showcased his exceptional defensive abilities, versatility, and ability to read the game. By the late 1990s, he was regarded as one of the brightest young talents in Mexican football. In 1999, Marquez's talent was recognized on the international stage when he was called up to the Mexican national team. Marquez's performances at the club and international level caught the attention of European scouts. In 1999, he signed with AS Monaco in Ligue 1, marking the beginning of his European journey. At Monaco, Marquez helped the club secure the 2000 Ligue 1 title and played a key role in their defense. His time in France demonstrated his ability to adapt to the faster pace and tactical demands of European football. Legendary career at Barcelona. Marquez reached the pinnacle of his club career when he joined FC Barcelona in 2003. The transfer was a landmark moment, as he became the first Mexican to sign with the prestigious Spanish club. His arrival at Barcelona marked the start of one of the most successful periods in the club's history, with Marquez playing a pivotal role in its achievements. As a center-back or defensive midfielder, Marquez was known for his technical skills, vision, and leadership on the pitch. His ability to deliver precise passes and initiate attacks from the back complemented Barcelona's possession-based style of play under coach Frank Rijkaard and later Pep Guardiola. Marquez contributed to Barcelona's La Liga triumphs in 2004-2005 and 2005-2006, and he played a crucial role in the club's victory in the 2006 UEFA Champions League. His performances in European competitions solidified his reputation as one of the top defenders of his era. He was also instrumental in Barcelona's historic sextuple in 2009, winning 6 major trophies in a single calendar year. Success with the Mexican national team. Rafael Marquez's international career with El Tri spanned over 2 decades, making him one of Mexico's most celebrated players. He earned his first cap in 1997 and became a cornerstone of the national team, known for his leadership and ability to perform under pressure. Marquez represented Mexico in 5 FIFA World Cups, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2014, and 2018, a rare feat that placed him among the footballing elite. He captained the team in 4 consecutive tournaments, demonstrating his influence both on and off the pitch. His ability to score crucial goals, such as his header against South Africa in the 2010 World Cup opener, further cemented his legacy. In addition to the World Cups, Marquez helped Mexico achieve success in regional tournaments. He was a key figure in Mexico's 1999 FIFA Confederations Cup victory and multiple CONCACAF Gold Cup triumphs. Later career and transition to MLS. After leaving Barcelona in 2010, Marquez continued his career with the New York Red Bulls in Major League Soccer, MLS. His move to MLS was significant, as it highlighted the league's growing appeal to international stars. During his time with the Red Bulls, Marquez provided experience and leadership, helping to elevate the team's competitiveness. In 2012, Marquez returned to Mexico to play for Club León, where he added 2 Liga MX titles to his impressive resume. His leadership and defensive organization were instrumental in León's success, reaffirming his status as a football icon in his home country. Marquez's final playing years saw him return to Atlas, the club where his professional journey began. His homecoming was celebrated by fans, and he retired in 2018, leaving behind a legacy as one of the greatest defenders in the history of Mexican football. Legacy and post-retirement contributions. Rafael Marquez is widely regarded as one of the finest players in the history of Mexican football and one of the most successful defenders of his generation. His technical skills, tactical intelligence, and leadership qualities earned him respect worldwide. Marquez's career served as an inspiration for young Mexican players aspiring to compete at the highest levels of international football. Following his retirement, Marquez transitioned into football management and philanthropy. He has remained active in promoting the sport in Mexico and has worked to develop young talent through various initiatives. His legacy as a player, leader, and ambassador of Mexican football continues to inspire future generations. Early life and youth career. Gianluigi Buffon, born on January 28, 1978, in Carrara, Italy, is widely regarded as one of the greatest goalkeepers in football history. Born into a family of athletes, Buffon's athletic pedigree was apparent from an early age. His mother, Maria Stella, was a discus thrower, and his father, Adriano, competed in weightlifting. This sporting background instilled in him a competitive spirit that would shape his illustrious career. Buffon began his football journey at a young age, initially playing as a midfielder before transitioning to the goalkeeper position. He joined the youth academy of Parma in 1991, where his potential as a goalkeeper was quickly recognized. By the time he was 17, Buffon had already made his professional debut with Parma in the 1995-96 Serie A season, demonstrating remarkable composure and skill for his age. Early professional success with Parma. Buffon's time at Parma was the springboard for his legendary career. From 1995 to 2001, he became an integral part of a team that competed at the highest levels in Italian and European football. During this period, Parma enjoyed a golden era, and Buffon was at the heart of their success. In 1999, Buffon played a crucial role in helping Parma secure the UEFA Cup, now the Europa League, the Coppa Italia, and the Supercoppa Italiana. His commanding performances and ability to make decisive saves in critical moments earned him widespread acclaim and established him as one of Europe's best young goalkeepers. Move to Juventus and rise to global fame. In 2001, Buffon made a record-breaking move to Juventus for €52 million, making him the most expensive goalkeeper in football history at the time. This transfer underscored Juventus' confidence in Buffon's ability to lead their defense for years to come. Buffon's career at Juventus, which spanned nearly 2 decades, 2001 to 2018, with a return from 2019 to 2021, was marked by unparalleled success. He won 10 Serie A titles, cementing his status as a cornerstone of Juventus' domestic dominance. Buffon also claimed numerous Supercoppa Italiana and Coppa Italia trophies during his time in Turin. Champions League pursuits. Despite his domestic success, the UEFA Champions League trophy remained elusive for Buffon. He reached the final of the competition 3 times, in 2003, 2015, and 2017, only to fall short on each occasion. Nevertheless, Buffon's performances in these campaigns, particularly his heroic displays in penalty shootouts and critical matches, earned him immense respect and admiration worldwide. International career with Italy. Buffon's international career is among the most decorated in football history. He earned 176 caps for the Italian national team, making him the most capped player in the nation's history. The pinnacle of his international career came in 2006, when Buffon was instrumental in Italy's triumph at the FIFA World Cup. His remarkable performances, including key saves against Ukraine in the quarterfinals and France in the final, earned him the Lev Yashin Award as the tournament's best goalkeeper. Buffon's leadership and composure were crucial as Italy defeated France in a dramatic penalty shootout to claim their 4th World Cup title. Buffon also represented Italy in 5 World Cups, 1998, 2002, 2006, 2010, and 2014, 5 European Championships, and the 1996 Olympic Games, further solidifying his legacy as a cornerstone of Italian football. Return to Parma and late career. In 2021, after leaving Juventus, Buffon made an emotional return to Parma, the club where his career began. Despite Parma's relegation to Serie B, Buffon's decision to return showcased his loyalty and love for the game. His presence brought invaluable experience and leadership to the team as he sought to guide them back to Serie A. Buffon's longevity and commitment to his craft have been remarkable, with his ability to maintain top physical condition enabling him to compete at the highest level well into his 40s. Playing style and legacy. Buffon is celebrated for his extraordinary reflexes, positional awareness, and shot-stopping ability. His calm demeanor and leadership qualities made him a natural captain, both for club and country. Beyond his technical skills, Buffon's charisma and professionalism have earned him universal respect in the football community. Buffon's legacy is further highlighted by numerous individual accolades, including being named the IFFHS World's Best Goalkeeper 5 times and featuring in the FIFA FIF Pro World 11 multiple times. His record-breaking longevity and consistent performances over 3 decades have set a standard for goalkeepers worldwide. Off the field and personal life. Off the field, Buffon has been involved in various charitable initiatives and business ventures. He has also openly discussed personal challenges, including his struggles with anxiety and mental health, using his platform to raise awareness about these issues. Buffon is married to Czech model Elena Saradova, with whom he has 2 children. He later entered a relationship with sports pundit Ilaria D'Amico, and the couple has a child together. Conclusion. Gianluigi Buffon's career is a testament to excellence, resilience, and passion for football. From his early days at Parma to his legendary status at Juventus and his continued love for the game at Parma in his later years, Buffon remains an enduring icon of the sport. As one of the greatest goalkeepers in history, his legacy will inspire generations of players and fans for years to come. Early life and football beginnings. Agustin Javier Delgado Chilla, more commonly known as Agustin Delgado, was born on December 23, 1974, in Esmeraldas, Ecuador. Growing up in a small town on the coast of Ecuador, Delgado's early life was shaped by the local love for football. From a young age, he demonstrated a natural talent for the game, and his raw ability quickly stood out in local competitions. His talent was evident in his youth, as he rapidly rose through the ranks of Ecuadorian youth football, drawing attention from the country's top clubs. Delgado's initial steps into professional football began when he joined El Nacional, one of the most prominent football clubs in Ecuador, at the age of 16. At El Nacional, he honed his skills and gained valuable first-team experience, showing great promise as a forward. The young striker impressed coaches and teammates alike with his pace, physicality, and keen eye for goal. His performances at El Nacional quickly earned him a reputation as one of Ecuador's most exciting prospects. Breakthrough at El Nacional. Delgado's breakthrough into Ecuador's top-flight football came in the late 1990s, when he was promoted to El Nacional's senior team. By the age of 20, Delgado had already become one of the club's most important players. His impact was immediate, with the forward netting a series of important goals that caught the attention of both domestic and international scouts. During his time at El Nacional, Delgado became a crucial player in the Ecuadorian Serie A, known for his explosive pace, powerful shots, and fearless attacking style. His natural ability to read the game and position himself in goal-scoring opportunities made him one of the best forwards in Ecuador at the time. It was at El Nacional that he developed a reputation as a prolific goal scorer, helping the club secure several important wins in national competitions. His performances with the club led to his inclusion in the Ecuadorian national team, marking the beginning of his international career. International success and the rise to stardom. Agustin Delgado's rise to prominence was not limited to his domestic performances. His talent quickly translated to success on the international stage, as he was called up to represent the Ecuadorian national team in the late 1990s. Delgado made his international debut in 1996 during a friendly match against Colombia, and soon became a key figure in the national team's attack. Delgado's performances in World Cup qualifiers were a major highlight of his international career. His goals helped push Ecuador closer to qualifying for the 2002 FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan. Although Ecuador did not make the cut for the 2002 World Cup, Delgado's consistent goal-scoring form during the qualification campaign showed his value as a forward on the international stage. His technical skills, aerial ability, and clinical finishing made him one of the top strikers in the South American qualifiers. One of his most memorable performances came in 2001, when he scored a hat-trick against Brazil in a crucial World Cup qualifying match. The victory, which ended Brazil's long unbeaten run in Quito, cemented Delgado's reputation as one of Ecuador's greatest ever players. His dynamic attacking style and goals in vital matches helped raise the profile of Ecuadorian football. Move to Europe, a career in Mexico and beyond. In 1999, after a successful period with El Nacional, Delgado made the leap to play abroad, joining Puebla FC, a club in Mexico's Liga MX. His move to Mexico represented a significant step in his career, as he transitioned to a more competitive league. Delgado quickly became a key player for Puebla, where his physicality, goal-scoring instincts, and adaptability were evident. He continued to make a significant impact in Liga MX, and his performances caught the eye of larger clubs in Mexico and beyond. Over the next few years, Delgado moved to Club America, one of the most successful and prestigious teams in Mexican football. His time at Club America was highly successful, as he helped the club secure several domestic trophies and build a competitive squad. His partnership with other talented strikers at the club made him a prominent figure in Mexican football. In addition to his time in Mexico, Delgado's career saw him move to other countries, including stints in Spain, Greece, and Saudi Arabia. His time in Greece with AEK Athens was particularly notable, as he helped the team achieve domestic success while continuing to perform at the highest level. His goal-scoring abilities and leadership were vital to his team's achievements, and he built a reputation as a forward capable of scoring in any situation, whether in domestic leagues or international competitions. 2006 World Cup and Ecuador's historic qualification. One of the crowning achievements of Delgado's international career came in 2006, when Ecuador qualified for the FIFA World Cup for the first time in its history. Delgado, who was at the peak of his career at the time, was integral to Ecuador's qualification campaign. His performances in the South American qualifiers, where he scored several crucial goals, were key in securing Ecuador's place in the World Cup. During the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany, Delgado's leadership and experience played a pivotal role in Ecuador's successful campaign. Ecuador reached the round of 16, marking their best-ever performance in a World Cup. Although Delgado did not score in the tournament, his presence and influence on the field helped the team achieve their historic run. His combination of leadership, skill, and tactical awareness made him a crucial figure for the team, both on and off the pitch. Later years and retirement. As the years went on, Delgado's career began to wind down. After his time in Europe, he returned to Ecuador and joined LDU Quito. During his second stint in Ecuadorian football, Delgado continued to impress, contributing to his team with his experience and goal-scoring abilities. Despite being in the twilight of his career, Delgado's impact on the field remained significant. His ability to mentor younger players and his wealth of international experience were invaluable assets for the team. He helped LDU Quito win several domestic trophies before announcing his retirement from professional football in 2011. Legacy and influence. Agustin Delgado's retirement from professional football marked the end of a remarkable career that saw him become one of Ecuador's most celebrated and influential players. His leadership on the national team and his contributions to Ecuador's first-ever World Cup appearance solidified his place as one of the country's greatest-ever footballers. Delgado's influence extended beyond his playing days, as he became an important figure in Ecuadorian football, both as a mentor to younger players and as a contributor to football development in the country. He was hailed for his commitment to the sport and his role in raising the profile of Ecuadorian football on the international stage. Conclusion. Agustin Delgado's career can be defined by his technical brilliance, physical presence, and leadership. From his early days in Esmeraldas to becoming an icon in both Ecuadorian football and Mexican football, Delgado's legacy is one of excellence, perseverance, and impact. His role in helping Ecuador reach the 2006 FIFA World Cup will forever be etched in the country's footballing history, and his influence continues to inspire future generations of Ecuadorian footballers. Delgado's career, filled with incredible moments, historic goals, and valuable experiences, has firmly placed him among the best footballers to have ever represented Ecuador. As one of the nation's most beloved and influential players, Agustin Delgado's place in the pantheon of Ecuadorian football legends is secure. Early life and background. Robert Kovac was born on April 6, 1974, in West Berlin, Germany, to Croatian immigrant parents. Growing up in a football-loving family alongside his older brother, Niko Kovac, Robert was immersed in the sport from an early age. The Kovac brothers displayed immense talent and passion, quickly making their way through youth football systems in Germany. Robert's early exposure to football in Germany's competitive environment laid the foundation for a career defined by discipline, tactical awareness, and leadership. Club career beginnings. Robert Kovac began his professional career with Hertha Zehlendorf, a club known for nurturing young talent. His performances there caught the attention of larger clubs, and he soon moved to 1. FC Nuremberg in 1995. At Nuremberg, Kovac gained recognition for his solid defensive capabilities and composure under pressure. In 1996, he made a significant step in his career by joining Bayer Leverkusen, one of Germany's top teams. It was at Leverkusen that Robert established himself as one of the Bundesliga's most reliable defenders. Playing as a center-back, Kovac's calmness and exceptional ability to read the game earned him the trust of his coaches and teammates. Peak years at Bayern Munich. In 2001, Kovac signed with Bayern Munich, the most successful club in Germany. At Bayern, he reached the pinnacle of his career, playing alongside some of the best footballers of his era. Under the guidance of world-class coaches, Kovac further developed his game, becoming a cornerstone of Bayern's defense. During his time with Bayern Munich, Kovac won multiple Bundesliga titles and DFB Pokal trophies, contributing significantly to the club's domestic dominance. His partnership with other defenders, such as Lucio and Willy Sagnol, was instrumental in Bayern's success during the early 2000s. Move to Juventus. In 2005, Robert Kovac transferred to Juventus, one of Italy's most prestigious football clubs. The move to Serie A offered new challenges and opportunities. Kovac adapted quickly to the tactical demands of Italian football, known for its defensive rigor. Although his time at Juventus coincided with the club's relegation to Serie B due to the Calciopoli scandal, Kovac remained loyal, helping the team secure promotion back to Serie A in the following season. Later years and retirement. After leaving Juventus in 2007, Kovac joined Borussia Dortmund, returning to the Bundesliga for a brief stint. While his time at Dortmund was less eventful than his earlier career highlights, Kovac continued to display the professionalism and reliability that had defined his playing style. Robert Kovac retired from professional football in 2009, ending a career that spanned nearly 2 decades and multiple top-tier leagues. International career. Robert Kovac represented Croatia with distinction, earning over 80 caps between 1999 and 2009. He was part of the Croatian squad that competed in several major tournaments, including UEFA Euro 2004, 2006 FIFA World Cup, UEFA Euro 2008. As a defender, Kovac was known for his strength, aerial ability, and tactical intelligence. His partnership with his brother, Niko, in Croatia's midfield and defense was a defining feature of the national team during his tenure. Robert's contributions helped Croatia maintain its reputation as a formidable footballing nation. Playing style. Robert Kovac was a classic central defender, valued for his no-nonsense approach and ability to read the game. His physical strength and excellent positioning made him a tough opponent for attackers. Kovac was not only a solid defender but also a calming presence in the back line, capable of organizing his teammates and maintaining defensive discipline. Unlike many modern defenders, Kovac rarely ventured forward, focusing instead on his primary duties as a protector of the goal. His leadership and consistency earned him respect from teammates and opponents alike. Post-retirement and coaching career. After retiring, Robert Kovac transitioned into coaching, often working alongside his brother, Niko. The duo began their coaching journey with the Croatian national team, leading them to the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Following their time with Croatia, the Kovac brothers managed clubs such as Eintracht Frankfurt, Bayern Munich, and AS Monaco. Robert's role as an assistant coach complemented Niko's leadership, with the pair emphasizing discipline, tactical organization, and teamwork. Their coaching successes included winning the DFB Pokal with Eintracht Frankfurt and the Bundesliga title with Bayern Munich. Legacy. Robert Kovac is remembered as one of Croatia's most dependable defenders and a key figure in the country's football history. His successful club career in Germany and Italy, combined with his international contributions, make him a celebrated figure in Croatian football. Beyond his playing days, Kovac's transition to coaching has allowed him to continue influencing the game, mentoring a new generation of players. Conclusion. Robert Kovac's journey from Berlin's youth leagues to the grand stages of European football is a testament to his talent, hard work, and dedication. As a player and coach, he has left an indelible mark on the sport, embodying the qualities of a true professional both on and off the pitch.
Early life and beginnings. Michael Svensson, born on November 25, 1975, in Värnamo, Sweden, began his football journey with local clubs before rising to prominence in the Swedish league system. His career started at Skillingaryd, followed by a move to IFK Värnamo in 1993. His impressive performances at Varnamo paved the way for a transfer to Halmstads BK, where he began to make his mark on a larger stage. Rise to prominence with Halmstads BK. At Halmstads BK, Svensson established himself as a stalwart defender. Known for his physicality and leadership, he played a key role in helping the club compete in domestic leagues and European competitions. During his tenure, Halmstads BK participated in the UEFA Cup and the UEFA Champions League, showcasing Svensson's abilities on the international stage. These performances attracted attention beyond Sweden, leading to a transfer to French club Troyes AC in 2001. Move to Southampton and career peak. Svensson joined Southampton in 2002, marking the beginning of his most notable period as a professional footballer. Under manager Gordon Strachan, Svensson quickly became a cornerstone of the team's defense, earning the nickname "Killer" for his uncompromising style of play. His contributions were instrumental in Southampton's impressive 2002-03 season, during which the team finished 8th in the Premier League and reached the FA Cup final. Svensson's leadership and ability to inspire his teammates made him a fan favorite. Challenges with injuries. The 2003-04 season began with promise, but Svensson's career was hampered by recurring injuries that began to take a toll. Despite his efforts to return to full fitness, these injuries significantly limited his playing time. He managed to make sporadic appearances in the following seasons, but his career trajectory was altered by these physical setbacks. International career. Svensson earned caps for the Swedish national team, representing his country in several competitions, including the UEFA European Championship. While he was not a regular starter for Sweden, his contributions added depth to the squad, and his international experience complemented his club career. Final years and legacy. In 2008, after initially retiring due to injuries, Svensson made a brief return to Southampton. Despite limited appearances, this period underscored his determination and love for the game. He officially retired in 2009, leaving behind a legacy as a resilient and dedicated player who consistently gave his all on the pitch. Svensson's career remains a testament to his tenacity and professionalism. Whether defending against elite strikers or mentoring younger players, his influence extended beyond his playing days, leaving a lasting impact on both Halmstads BK and Southampton FC. 286 Source 287 Source. Descriptive biography of Michael Svensson. Early life and beginnings. Michael Lennart Svensson was born on November 25, 1975, in the small town of Varnamo, Sweden. From a young age, Svensson exhibited a natural talent for football, which he honed playing for local youth teams. His professional career began at IFK Varnamo, a club based in his hometown, where his performances as a determined and disciplined defender caught the eye of scouts. Svensson's early years in football laid a solid foundation for his future successes, marked by his robust defending and commanding presence. Establishing himself at Halmstads BK. In 1997, Svensson made the step up to Halmstads BK, a well-regarded club in Sweden's Allsvenskan League. During his 5 years with the team, Svensson became a key player, helping Halmstad secure domestic success and compete in European competitions. His contributions were particularly notable in 2000, when Halmstads BK clinched the Allsvenskan title, solidifying Svensson's reputation as one of Sweden's most reliable defenders. During his time at Halmstads, Svensson also gained valuable experience in UEFA competitions, where his physicality and defensive acumen were tested against top European talent. This period marked a significant phase in Svensson's career, as he transitioned from a promising talent to a player capable of excelling at higher levels. Move to France. Success at Troyes AC. Svensson's performances for Halmstads attracted international attention, and in 2001, he joined Troyes AC, a club competing in France's Ligue 1. His time in France allowed him to adapt to the rigors of a highly competitive league, further developing his skills as a central defender. Svensson quickly became a crucial part of Troyes' defense, earning recognition for his aerial prowess, tough tackling, and leadership qualities. His performances in Ligue 1 were instrumental in helping Troyes maintain their status in the French top division during his tenure. Peak years at Southampton. Svensson's standout displays in France earned him a move to the English Premier League, where he signed for Southampton FC in 2002. At Southampton, Svensson reached the peak of his career, becoming a central figure in the club's defense. He earned the nickname Killer, reflecting his no-nonsense approach to defending and his ability to neutralize opposing attackers. Under manager Gordon Strachan, Svensson enjoyed a stellar 2002-03 season. His performances were pivotal as Southampton finished 8th in the Premier League and reached the FA Cup final, where they narrowly lost to Arsenal. Despite the defeat, Svensson's role in the cup run was widely praised, and he became a fan favorite at St. Mary's Stadium for his commitment and consistency. International career with Sweden. On the international stage, Svensson represented Sweden at major tournaments, including the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Though not a regular starter, he provided valuable depth to the squad and brought his professional experience to the national team setup. Svensson's international career, while not as high-profile as his club achievements, showcased his ability to contribute at the highest levels of the game. Battles with injuries and comeback attempts. The latter part of Svensson's career was plagued by injuries, which limited his playing time and impacted his ability to maintain consistency. Persistent knee problems forced him to take extended breaks from football, and he eventually announced his retirement in 2007. However, Svensson's passion for the game saw him attempt a comeback with Southampton in 2008, where he played a handful of games before retiring permanently in 2009. Legacy and post-retirement contributions. Svensson remains a respected figure in Swedish and English football, remembered for his resilience, defensive prowess, and leadership on and off the pitch. After retiring as a player, he stayed connected to football, contributing as a coach and mentor for younger players. His journey from the local leagues of Sweden to the pinnacle of English football serves as an inspiration to aspiring footballers. Michael Svensson's career is a testament to determination, hard work, and an unwavering love for the sport. Despite the challenges posed by injuries, he left an indelible mark on every team he played for, earning admiration from teammates, fans, and opponents alike.
Early life and beginnings. Luigi Di Biagio was born on June 3, 1971, in Rome, Italy, into a football-obsessed family. Raised in a city that was a hotbed for Italian football, Di Biagio's love for the sport was almost inevitable. As a child, he joined the youth system of Lazio, the Roman club that would later become synonymous with his playing career. Di Biagio's development was nurtured within Lazio's prestigious academy, where he quickly made a name for himself as a skilled, creative midfielder with a keen tactical understanding of the game. His technical ability, precise passing, and impressive vision on the field set him apart from many of his peers. In the early stages of his youth career, Di Biagio showed potential not only as a midfield playmaker but also as a versatile player capable of adapting to different roles. His strong work ethic, coupled with his intelligence and footballing brain, made him a highly respected figure in Lazio's youth ranks. He made his professional debut for Lazio in 1990. At the age of 19, marking the beginning of what would become a long and successful career in Serie A, professional career at Lazio. Di Biagio's professional debut came during the 1990-1991 Serie A season, where he started to showcase his talents with Lazio. However, it was not until the mid-1990s that he began to earn a regular starting spot in the first team. Known for his dynamic style of play and his ability to dictate the tempo of the match from the midfield, Di Biagio's role in Lazio quickly became pivotal. During his time with Lazio, he developed into a central figure, playing a major part in the team's resurgence during the 1990s. In the 1994-1995 season, Di Biagio cemented his position as one of the premier midfielders in Serie A. His performances were integral to Lazio's improvement in the league, as he became the driving force of their midfield. The 1997-1998 season was particularly significant, as Lazio finished in second place in Serie A, their best finish in the league in over a decade. Di Biagio's exceptional passing range, defensive contributions, and leadership on the field helped elevate the team's overall performances, and his influence was crucial to the team's success. Lazio's ambitious plans during this period were marked by several key signings and a stronger competitive edge, and Di Biagio was a key part of their ambitions. His creative ability and discipline in midfield were central to Lazio's rise as one of the best clubs in Italy during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Though he would eventually leave the club, Di Biagio's legacy at Lazio is remembered fondly, especially for his intelligent and skillful displays. Move to Inter Milan and further development. In 2000, Di Biagio made a significant move to Inter Milan, one of Italy's most prestigious clubs. The transfer came at a time when Inter was looking to strengthen their squad and challenge for major honors both domestically and internationally. Di Biagio's arrival at Inter saw him playing in a more defensive role compared to his previous years at Lazio, where he had been a more offensive-minded player. The change in role allowed him to showcase his versatility and adapt to different tactical demands. At Inter, Di Biagio enjoyed several successful seasons, playing alongside some of the top talents in Italy, including Ronaldo, Javier Zanetti, and Christian Vieri. Though Inter Milan did not manage to win Serie A during his time at the club, Di Biagio was an important fixture in the midfield, known for his ability to break up opposition attacks, control possession, and contribute to the team's build-up play. One of Di Biagio's best performances came in the 2001-2002 Serie A season, when he played a crucial role in Inter Milan's third-place finish. His leadership on the field was apparent as he provided stability in midfield and helped the team reach the latter stages of the Coppa Italia and the UEFA Cup. However, after a series of injuries, Di Biagio's time at Inter Milan began to wind down, and in 2004, he made the decision to leave the club after spending 4 seasons at the San Siro. Brief stint at Galatasaray. Following his departure from Inter Milan, Di Biagio took on a new challenge by moving abroad to Turkey, where he joined Galatasaray, one of the country's most successful clubs. In Turkey, Di Biagio reunited with former Serie A coach Fatih Terim, who had previously coached him at the national level. Di Biagio played for Galatasaray between 2004 and 2005, contributing his experience, leadership, and quality to the Turkish side. Although Di Biagio's time at Galatasaray was relatively short, his contribution to the club was valuable, helping the team secure a place in European competitions. His solid performances in midfield ensured that the team remained competitive in both domestic and international fixtures. However, after just 1 season in Turkey, Di Biagio announced that he would retire from professional football in 2005. International career. Luigi Di Biagio's international career with Italy spanned from 1994 to 2002, marking him as a consistent and reliable figure in the national team during a period of transition. He earned 31 caps for Italy and played an important role in several major tournaments, including the 1998 FIFA World Cup and UEFA Euro 2000. At the 1998 World Cup in France, Di Biagio played in Italy's midfield alongside other notable names such as Roberto Baggio and Francesco Totti. While Italy was ultimately eliminated in the quarter-finals, Di Biagio's performances were solid, and he was regarded as one of the more dependable players in the squad. His leadership, tactical discipline, and ability to control the pace of the game made him an essential part of Italy's midfield. The highlight of his international career came in the 2000 UEFA European Championship. Di Biagio played a pivotal role in Italy's run to the final, where they were narrowly defeated by France in a dramatic match. Di Biagio's performances throughout the tournament were impressive, and he was widely regarded as one of Italy's best players during the competition. His leadership and composure under pressure earned him praise from both fans and pundits alike. Unfortunately, Di Biagio's career with the national team was marred by injuries, which led to him missing out on the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Despite his excellent form at the club level, injuries prevented him from being included in Italy's squad for the tournament. However, Di Biagio remained a key figure for Italy in the years that followed, contributing to the team's success during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Retirement and post-retirement career. After retiring from professional football in 2005, Luigi Di Biagio transitioned into a coaching role. His first foray into coaching came when he took on a role with the Italian national youth teams. He was appointed the head coach of Italy's under-21 team in 2013, a position that allowed him to impart his experience and football knowledge to the next generation of Italian talent. Under his guidance, the Italy U21 team achieved notable success, including qualifying for the European Championship and producing several promising players for the national team. In 2018, Di Biagio was briefly appointed as the interim head coach of the senior Italy national team following the departure of Gian Piero Ventura. Though his tenure was short, Di Biagio's leadership and understanding of Italian football were widely respected, and he served as a bridge between the old guard and the new era of Italian football. As of today, Di Biagio continues to be involved in the football world, taking on various roles in coaching and football management. His legacy as a player is remembered fondly, particularly for his elegance in midfield and his leadership qualities both on and off the pitch.
Juan Francisco Palencia. Hernandez, famously known as Francisco Paco Palencia, was born on April 28, 1973 in Mexico City, Mexico. Growing up in a football-loving country, Palencia developed a deep passion for the game from a young age. His family supported his budding interest, encouraging him to pursue his dreams. As a child, he joined local football schools, showcasing his skills and dedication. His natural talent as a forward and attacking midfielder caught the attention of scouts, leading him to professional training programs. Palencia's early exposure to structured football helped him refine his abilities and set the stage for an illustrious career. Club career: Cruz Azul, 1994–2003. Palencia began his professional career with Cruz Azul, one of Mexico's most storied clubs, in 1994. It was here that he cemented his reputation as one of the most dynamic players in Liga MX. His versatility, capable of playing both as a forward and a midfielder, made him a pivotal figure for the team. Known for his excellent technique, speed, and vision, Palencia became a fan favorite. During his time at Cruz Azul, Palencia helped the team achieve numerous successes, most notably the 1997 CONCACAF Champions Cup and the 1997 Liga MX Championship, breaking the club's long title drought. He also played a key role in Cruz Azul's memorable run to the final of the 2001 Copa Libertadores, where they became the first Mexican team to reach this stage, ultimately falling to Boca Juniors. Palencia's leadership and scoring ability during these campaigns were instrumental, and he became one of the faces of Mexican football. His dedication and iconic ponytail added to his cult status among Cruz Azul supporters. Espanyol and European experience, 2001. In 2001, Palencia was loaned to RCD Espanyol in La Liga, marking a significant milestone as he ventured into European football. Although his stint was brief, he gained valuable experience competing against some of the best players in the world. Playing in Spain helped him adapt to a different style of football, focusing on technical skill and tactical awareness. Guadalajara, 2003–2005. After his successful spell with Cruz Azul, Palencia joined Chivas de Guadalajara, one of Mexico's most beloved and historic clubs. His time with Chivas solidified his reputation as a clutch performer, especially in high-pressure situations. Palencia's contributions were crucial in leading Chivas to competitive finishes in the league and reinforcing their status as one of the top teams in Mexico. UNAM Pumas, 2007–2011. Palencia's final notable stint in Mexican club football came with Pumas UNAM. Joining the team in 2007, he brought his wealth of experience and leadership to a young squad. His tenure with Pumas proved fruitful as he helped the team win the 2009 Clausura and the 2011 Clausura championships. These titles added to his decorated career and highlighted his enduring quality as a player even in the later stages of his career. International career: Palencia debuted for the Mexican national team in 1996, quickly establishing himself as a regular feature in the squad. Over the course of his international career, he earned 80 caps and scored 12 goals, representing his country with pride and distinction. 1996 Summer Olympics. One of his early highlights came at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, where he showcased his potential on an international stage. Although Mexico did not achieve a podium finish, Palencia's performances were widely praised. 1998 FIFA World Cup. Palencia was a member of Mexico's squad for the 1998 FIFA World Cup in France. Although he was not a regular starter, his presence added depth to the team. Mexico reached the round of 16, where they were eliminated by Germany in a closely contested match. 2002 FIFA World Cup. Palencia was again part of Mexico's squad for the 2002 FIFA World Cup in South Korea and Japan. By this time, he had become a more experienced and influential player. Mexico performed well in the group stage but was eliminated in the round of 16 by the United States. Gold Cups and Copa America. Palencia also featured prominently in regional tournaments. He played a key role in Mexico's triumph at the 1996 and 1998 CONCACAF Gold Cups, further establishing his reputation as a reliable performer in critical matches. Additionally, he was part of the squad that reached the final of the 2001 Copa America, where Mexico finished as runners-up to Colombia. Playing style and strengths. Francisco Palencia was renowned for his versatility and technical skill. While he primarily operated as a forward or attacking midfielder, his adaptability allowed him to thrive in various roles. His vision, passing accuracy, and ability to score from both open play and set pieces made him a valuable asset. Palencia was also known for his leadership on and off the pitch. His work ethic and professionalism set a standard for his teammates, earning him respect throughout the footballing community. Despite not being the most physically imposing player, his intelligence and creativity allowed him to excel against tough opposition. Post-retirement and legacy. After retiring as a player, Palencia transitioned into management and media work, maintaining a presence in the football world. In 2016, he became the head coach of UNAM Pumas, demonstrating his commitment to nurturing the next generation of talent. Although his tenure as a coach was brief, it reflected his deep understanding of the game and his desire to give back to Mexican football. Palencia's legacy is that of a true professional who played with passion, skill, and an unwavering commitment to his teams. His contributions to Cruz Azul's golden era and his consistent performances for the national team make him one of the most respected figures in Mexican football history. Fans remember him not only for his on-field achievements, but also for his charisma and sportsmanship. Conclusion. Francisco Palencia's journey through football is a testament to talent, perseverance, and adaptability. From his early days with Cruz Azul to his international exploits and eventual transition into coaching, Palencia left an indelible mark on the sport. His impact on Mexican football, both as a player and a role model, continues to inspire young athletes across the nation.
Early life and football beginnings. Robert Prosinecki was born on January 12, 1969, in Zagreb, the capital of Croatia, then part of Yugoslavia. His football journey began at a young age in the heart of the former Yugoslavia, where football was not just a sport, but a cultural passion. His early days in the game were shaped by a family with a rich connection to football, providing the foundation for his future success. Prosinecki's talent on the pitch was evident from his youth, and he was enrolled in the Dinamo Zagreb Youth Academy, one of the most renowned football academies in the region. Dinamo Zagreb, at the time a key player in the Yugoslav First League, nurtured Prosinecki's flair, vision, and technical abilities. His progression through the ranks of the youth setup was swift, and it was clear from the beginning that he had the potential to make an impact at the highest levels of European football. By the age of 17, Prosinecki was already representing the senior team of Dinamo Zagreb in competitive matches. His performances as a young midfielder displayed a sophisticated understanding of the game, quick decision-making, and extraordinary ball control. His technical skills, especially his vision and passing ability, set him apart from his peers, marking him as one of the most exciting young players in Yugoslavia. Professional breakthrough, Dinamo Zagreb and Red Star Belgrade. In 1986, Prosinecki's professional career took off when he made his debut for Dinamo Zagreb in the Yugoslav First League. However, his time at Dinamo was relatively brief, as he quickly attracted attention from one of the biggest clubs in Eastern Europe, Red Star Belgrade. In 1987, Prosinecki transferred to Red Star Belgrade, one of the most prestigious clubs in the former Yugoslavia. His move to Red Star would prove to be a defining moment in his career. At Red Star, Prosinecki flourished. Under the guidance of legendary coach Ljupko Petrovic, he developed into a world-class talent. The midfielder's time at Red Star saw him mature as a player. combining his technical brilliance with a sharp tactical mind, making him a key player for the club. His time at Red Star Belgrade coincided with one of the most successful periods in the club's history. In 1991, Prosinecki was part of the Red Star team that won the European Cup, now the UEFA Champions League, defeating Olympique Marseille in the final. Prosinecki's creativity and leadership in the midfield were central to Red Star's triumph, and his performances in the competition cemented his reputation as one of the finest young talents in Europe. His role in the European Cup campaign is often remembered as one of the most significant individual contributions in the club's storied history. The move to Spain, Barcelona and Real Madrid rivalry. Following his success at Red Star, Prosinecki moved to Spain in 1991, joining FC Barcelona at the age of 22. His transfer to one of the top clubs in the world marked a significant milestone in his career, and he would go on to play in one of Europe's most competitive leagues. At Barcelona, Prosinecki had the opportunity to play under legendary coach Johan Cruyff. Cruyff, known for his philosophy of total football, was instrumental in Prosinecki's development as a creative force in midfield. While at Barcelona, Prosinecki was part of a team that boasted incredible talent, including players like Ronald Koeman, Michael Laudrup, and Risto Stoichkov. However, despite the high-profile nature of his move, Prosinecki struggled to secure a regular spot in the starting lineup, largely due to fierce competition within the team and the arrival of other top talents. In 1993, Prosinecki moved to Real Madrid, continuing his journey through the Spanish La Liga. His transfer to Real Madrid put him at the heart of the El Clásico rivalry, where he would face his former club, Barcelona, on several occasions. Despite not having as much success as he had hoped at Real Madrid, Prosinecki remained an influential figure in Spanish football, known for his skillful dribbling, creativity, and ability to dictate the pace of the game. Peak of his career, international glory with Croatia. In 1995, Prosinecki made the pivotal decision to switch his international allegiance from Yugoslavia to Croatia, following the breakup of the former country. This decision was a defining moment in his career, as he became an integral part of Croatia's nascent national team, which was quickly rising to prominence on the international stage. In 1996, Prosinecki played a key role in Croatia's UEFA European Championship campaign, showcasing his exceptional playmaking abilities in the tournament. He continued to shine in the Croatian national team throughout the late 1990s, reaching the peak of his international career during the 1998 FIFA World Cup. The tournament, held in France, was a breakthrough for the Croatian national team, as they finished in third place, one of the most remarkable achievements in their history. Prosinecki's performances in the tournament were instrumental, and his vision and creativity in midfield were crucial to the team's success. During the World Cup, he helped orchestrate key moments in the matches, providing assists and helping control the flow of the game. The tournament cemented his place as one of the most gifted midfielders of his generation, and he became a symbol of Croatian footballing pride. Continued success and later years in European football. After the 1998 World Cup, Prosinecki continued his career at several top clubs, though injuries and inconsistent form somewhat limited his impact. He played for clubs like Olympique de Marseille in France, Portsmouth in England, and Kashiwasa Reysol in Japan. Despite not achieving the same level of success in these later stages, Prosinecki remained a respected figure in world football. His time in France at Marseille was relatively brief but important for his career. It was in France that Prosinecki honed his leadership qualities and helped bring his wealth of experience to a new generation of players. By the time he joined Portsmouth in the English Premier League in the early 2000s, Prosinecki was well past his prime, but he still contributed valuable insights to the squad, particularly in terms of his football intelligence. While playing in Japan with Kashiwasa Reysol, he enjoyed a final flourish in his playing career before announcing his retirement from professional football. Retirement and legacy. Robert Prosinecki retired from professional football in 2004, marking the end of a career that spanned almost 2 decades. Although he played for several clubs across Europe and Asia, his greatest achievements came with Red Star Belgrade, Barcelona, Real Madrid, and the Croatian national team. His creative style of play, marked by exceptional dribbling, vision, and passing earned him a place among the most gifted midfielders of his generation. Post-retirement, Prosinecki took up coaching. He began managing the Croatian national team, working with emerging football talents and overseeing the next phase of Croatian football's international journey. His experience as a player at the highest level helped him transition into a managerial role, where he was known for his tactical knowledge and ability to inspire players. In the years following his retirement, Prosinecki remained a prominent figure in the football world. He has been praised for his contributions to Croatian football, both as a player and as a coach. His legacy is tied to the success of the Croatian national team and the indelible mark he left on some of Europe's biggest football clubs. Conclusion: Robert Prosinecki's career is one of the most memorable in the history of Croatian and European football. His incredible skill, vision, and leadership on the field earned him a reputation as one of the best midfielders of his era. His achievements, including his role in Croatia's third-place finish at the 1998 World Cup, and his success with Red Star Belgrade, Barcelona, and Real Madrid, remain a significant part of football history. Prosinecki's legacy continues to be felt, both in Croatia and abroad, as a symbol of footballing excellence and versatility. Whether through his dazzling dribbling, creative assists, or memorable goals, Robert Prosinecki will always be remembered as one of the greatest players of his generation.
Mark Wilmots, Belgium's midfield general and footballing icon. Early life and introduction to football. Mark Wilmots was born on February 22, 1969, in the Belgian TWN of Lokeren, located in the East Flanders region. Raised in a family with a strong sporting background, Wilmots developed a passion for football early on. His local environment, with its enthusiasm for the sport, played a significant role in fostering his interest in the game. Wilmots' talent as a footballer was evident from a young age, and he quickly progressed through local youth teams, catching the eye of scouts. Wilmots' love for football, combined with his innate talent, led him to pursue the sport seriously. His early years were spent at the youth academy of his local club, KSK Beveren, where he began his rise through the Belgian football ranks. Wilmots' ability to control the ball, his work ethic, and his ability to read the game helped him stand out from his peers. As he continued to develop, it was clear that he had the potential to become a professional footballer. And his passion for the game only grew stronger. Early professional career. Wilmots made his professional debut for KSK Beveren at the age of 17, quickly showcasing his talents as a promising midfielder. His strong, combative style of play made him a key player for Beveren, where he spent the early years of his career. At Beveren, Wilmots was introduced to the pace and intensity of top-flight football in Belgium. His performances caught the attention of larger clubs, and it wasn't long before he was offered the opportunity to make the leap to one of Belgium's more prominent football teams. In 1988, Wilmots moved to the Belgian club Germinal Ekeren, where his abilities continued to grow. He played for several seasons, becoming one of the league's most respected midfielders. His success at Germinal Ekeren, combined with his consistent performances, solidified his reputation as a top-tier player in Belgium. Wilmots' time at Germinal Ekeren allowed him to develop key attributes like tackling, distribution, and positional play, which would serve him well throughout his career. His time in the Belgian league also exposed him to European competition, providing him with valuable experience on the international stage. Move to Standard Liège, breakthrough in Belgium and Europe. In 1991, Mark Wilmots made a move to one of Belgium's most historic and successful clubs, Standard Liège. This move marked a turning point in his career, as he joined a club with a strong tradition of success both domestically and internationally. At Standard Liège, Wilmots quickly became a key figure in the midfield, earning a reputation for his technical skills, versatility, and ability to read the game. His leadership qualities began to emerge during this period, and he became known for his ability to dictate the tempo of the game and drive his team forward. During his time at Standard Liège, Wilmots became a regular starter and helped the club secure important victories in both domestic competitions and European tournaments. His performances in the Belgian Pro League were consistently solid, and he established himself as one of the league's most influential midfielders. As a result, Wilmots began to attract attention from some of Europe's top football clubs. His time at Standard Liège marked the beginning of his rise to prominence as a top-tier footballer, both in Belgium and on the international stage. Move to Schalke 04, European glory and international recognition. In 1996, Marc Wilmots made a move abroad to Germany, signing with Bundesliga club Schalke 04. This move to one of Germany's biggest football clubs was another significant step in Wilmots' career. His time at Schalke 04 would prove to be one of the most successful periods of his professional career. Wilmots' presence in the Schalke midfield was felt immediately, as he brought a combination of work rate, leadership, and technical skill to the team. Wilmots' versatility was one of the standout features of his time at Schalke, as he was able to play both as a central midfielder and a defensive midfielder. His adaptability allowed him to contribute in a variety of roles, depending on the needs of the team. He played an essential role in Schalke's successes in both domestic and international competitions. The pinnacle of Wilmots' time at Schalke came in 1997 when the club won the UEFA Cup, now the Europa League. This victory was a significant achievement for Schalke, and Wilmots' performances throughout the competition were instrumental in the team's success. Wilmots' success at Schalke also elevated his status on the international stage. By now, he had become a key player for the Belgian national team, and his move to the Bundesliga further raised his profile as one of Europe's top midfielders. His time at Schalke cemented his reputation as a player with the ability to excel at the highest level of European football. International career: Belgium's heartbeat in the midfield. Marc Wilmots made his international debut for Belgium in 1994, at a time when the Belgian national team was filled with a mix of experienced players and emerging talent. Wilmots' combative nature and technical abilities quickly earned him a place in the national team, and he became a central figure in Belgium's midfield for nearly 2 decades. Known for his versatility and leadership, Wilmots was a key player in the Belgian squad during both competitive fixtures and international tournaments. Wilmots played an instrumental role in Belgium's qualification for the 1998 FIFA World Cup, which marked his first major international tournament with the national team. Belgium reached the quarterfinals of the tournament, with Wilmots playing a vital role in the team's progress. His leadership and ability to dictate the pace of the game in midfield were crucial for Belgium, and his performances on the international stage further solidified his reputation as one of Europe's finest midfielders. In 2002, Wilmots played in his second World Cup, representing Belgium in South Korea and Japan. Though Belgium did not advance beyond the group stage, Wilmots' leadership and experience were pivotal in maintaining the team's competitiveness. His tenacity and leadership on the pitch were evident, and his value to the national team was immeasurable. Wilmots continued to represent Belgium in the 2000 UEFA European Championship, where Belgium reached the semi-finals, narrowly missing out on a place in the final. His performances in major tournaments like the European Championship and World Cup helped establish him as a stalwart of Belgian football for over a decade. By the time he retired from international football in 2002, Wilmots had earned 70 caps for Belgium and had become a legend of Belgian football. His leadership, grit, and consistency made him one of the most respected players in the history of the Belgian national team. Club career: continued success in Europe. After his time at Schalke 04, Marc Wilmots continued to play at the highest level for several years. In 2003, he moved to the French club Bordeaux, where he played for 1 season before retiring from professional football. During his time in France, Wilmots continued to showcase his skill and leadership, contributing to Bordeaux's successes in domestic and European competitions. Although his playing career was winding down, Wilmots' contributions to Bordeaux and his ability to influence matches were still evident. His move to Bordeaux marked the final chapter of his illustrious club career, and after a successful year with the French club, Wilmots decided to retire from professional football in 2004. Post-retirement, transition to coaching. Following his retirement, Marc Wilmots transitioned into a coaching career. He began his post-playing career as an assistant coach at various clubs and national teams, using his vast football knowledge and experience to guide the next generation of players. In 2012, Wilmots took on a major challenge when he was appointed as the head coach of the Belgian national team. His leadership and tactical acumen were immediately apparent, and he became the driving force behind Belgium's golden generation.
Under Wilmots, Belgium experienced a revival in international football. As the national team rose to prominence in European and World Cup qualifiers, Wilmots led Belgium to the 2014 FIFA World Cup, where the team reached the quarterfinals, and to the 2016 UEFA European Championship, where they reached the semi-finals. His tenure as national coach helped re-establish Belgium as one of the top footballing nations in Europe and showcased his leadership ability both as a player and as a coach.